New innovation. Data that never expires. Honey Connect. Mobile data. New innovation. Data that never expires. Honey Connect. Making moves. Mobile data. New innovation. Data that never expires. Honey Connect. Mobile data. New innovation. Data that never expires. Honey Connect. Making moves. Mobile data. New innovation. Data that never expires. Honey Connect. Mobile data. New innovation. Data that never expires. Honey Connect. Making moves. Mobile data. New innovation. Data that never expires. Grab your Honey SIM. Grab your Honey SIM. Honey Fashion Accessories. Grab your Honey SIM. Honey Fashion Accessories. Grab your Honey SIM. Get your mobile data. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Get your mobile data. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Data that never expires. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Data that never expires. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Data that never expires. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Get your mobile data. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Get your mobile data. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Data that never expires. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Data that never expires. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Data that never expires. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Get your mobile data. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Data that never expires. Honey Fashion Accessories. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Data that never expires. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Data that never expires. Mobile data. Grab your Honey SIM. Get your mobile data. Honey Connect. Mobile data. New innovation. Data that never expires. Honey Connect. Making moves. Mobile data. New innovation. Data that never expires. Honey Connect. Mobile data. New innovation. Data that never expires. Honey Connect. Making moves. Mobile data. New innovation. Data that never expires.
Hello, everyone. So I'm trying to move my screen around here. Didn't work. Here we go. Awesome, awesome. Thank you very much for joining us on another beautiful Wednesday here on Zoom. With today, we are going to dive into module 3. It's very nice seeing so many familiar faces as well as some new faces that I haven't seen before. So with that, I think we're going to dive straight into it. And that is module 3, understanding porting. So before we actually dive into any of it, are there any questions that you guys might have had with this week with being in the field? Is there anything on Honey Connect that you guys are unsure of? If you guys would like to ask those questions, the availability is always to drop those questions into the chat box, and we'll be able to help you and answer you as clear as day. So this is your opportunity. Anything you're willing to say, any questions you may be having about Honey Connect specifically, please feel free just to drop them in the chat box, and then we'll get right into the session. So, module 3. What is porting? So my question to you guys this evening is, what is porting? Who knows what porting is? You can just put it in the chat for us, and we'll be able to see. No one know what porting is? Ah, there we go. Corin Heinkies, two of my favorites. Helen, Lynette, Ishka, everyone. Okay, great. So everyone has a clear understanding of what porting is. So porting is the process of transferring or porting your existing mobile number from one service provider to another without having to change your number. So that's a more complex answer. But for example, a customer want to switch from their current network to Honey Connect to take advantage of our better rates, as well as keeping their existing number. Awesome. Okay, so what is the porting process and what are the requirements? So Lynette, sorry, I just want to stop there. Somewhere Lynette said I started this process this morning at 9 till and it's still not reached step 3. So just for your guys' information, from weekdays, Monday to Friday, all networks, MTN, Vodacom, Telkom, Cell C, they do their porting at 7 o'clock in the evening. So it should be completed just after 7 this evening. Okay, so what are some of the requirements and the processes of porting? Well, first, the customer's current SIM card must be a prepaid and not on contract. The customer must not owe any airtime advances. So I don't know if you guys seen, but a while back, what they did is they actually introduced airtime in advance. So you could purchase airtime in advance, and then when you bought airtime, you'd have to pay it off. So you can't port if you owe any money on your SIM card. Then the customer's current SIM must not be blocked, locked, or suspended. So a lot of you guys know if you buy a cell phone on contract, the service provider which you're in a contract with will actually lock the SIM, which they aren't necessarily allowed to do. But hey, I'm not the governing body, so they aren't necessarily allowed to do that, but they do that. So they'll lock those SIM cards so that people can't use another SIM card in them. So just for a fun fact, if your SIM is one SIM, so like I have an iPhone, it only has one SIM card, it's not allowed to be locked. Only dual SIM devices are allowed to be locked. So if you have a dual SIM phone, they can lock the SIM slot 1, but they can't lock SIM slot 2. So just an interesting fact for you. The customer must have access to the SIM and be able to respond to the OTP that will be sent. So like Lynette, she started her process this morning. She would have received an OTP from whatever network she was porting from, and then she would have had to reply to that via SMS. Once she had done that, the porting process would have started, and from there, then it would have gone step 1, step 2, and then step 3, and then the port would have finished. So, and then obviously the other requirement is that the customer will need to have a Honey Connect SIM card. They need to know where they're porting to. So one of the things that when you are porting and you are sending all the message on the WhatsApp, like many of you guys already know, is it will ask you for that SIM serial. So it's very important that your customer, when they do start porting the porting process, that they have that SIM serial number and they obviously don't lose that SIM. The SIM must be rekeyed before initiating the port process. Hopefully I don't have to tell you guys this and you guys know it. I know you ladies know it. So yeah, so very important that you rekey your SIM card before the porting process starts. Then what we're going to move on to is just a step-by-step guide on initiating the port process through WhatsApp self-service. So my question to you guys right now is, who knows what that self-service number on Meg's app is? You can just put it in the chat box and let's see who gets it. No one knows? That's a shame. Letty knows. That's correct, Letty. 063 901 0001. Heinkies, unfortunately, that is the customer care number. So it is the correct number if you're looking for support, but if you're looking to port, it's 063 901 0001. Then the porting process is initiated. The porting process is initiated by the customer through the WhatsApp self-service. So initially what they would do is they'd go and save the number 063 901 0001. Then they'd send the word port to, because you'd already have rekeyed their SIM card. Then the service responds by asking for the cell phone number that the customer would like to port. And after the customer provides the number, the service asks the current network and the phone number it is with. So basically, if you're on I almost said, or if you're on NetBank, if you're on MTN, or if you're on Standard Bank, I also wanted to say that for some reason. If you're on MTN, Vodacom, Cell C, or Telkom, or what other network provider you're on, there'll be a drop-down menu for your customer to select. Once they've selected that, the process would have started. Well, once they've selected that, then they'll be asked to provide the Honey Connect SIM card, SIM serial. And that is the 10-digit number that's on the front of the SIM card underneath the barcode. So just remind your customers that that's where it sits. Once the customer provides the details, the porting request is started. The request is started. The customer is informed that they will receive an SMS from their current service provider with an OTP. The customer must reply to that SMS with the OTP code within 4 hours. Otherwise, it actually gets denied. So just note that during the porting process, the customers must not insert the Honey Connect SIM card until the porting is complete. Very important, because once that is done, then, oh, just poked myself in the eye. Once that is done, once you have inserted the SIM, it will actually, if you put it in between the porting process, it will actually allocate a new number to that SIM card, and then it's a bit of an issue. And if that does ever happen, please feel free just to reach out to our customer care so we can help you as best as possible. But obviously, first prize, don't let them insert the SIM. Okay. Then some frequently asked questions and common issues about porting. So every single day, our customer care team gets a lot of questions on porting and what are the processes and what has to be allowed during that porting process. So people have asked, can I port if I'm on a contract? What do you guys think the answer is? Can I port if I'm on contract? Nicole, correct? No, you can't. So you have to either wait till your contract has ended, or you can go and cancel your contract. Even if your contract has ended, you have to change your number from a contract to a prepaid SIM. So again, second question here, how do I port using WhatsApp? Who knows? We've mentioned it. So let's see if anyone's been listening. We also mentioned it last week. How do you port using WhatsApp, guys? Send the word port. Yeah, 063, awesome. Yes. Okay, and then how long does the porting process take? Do you guys know how long it normally takes? Give or take 24 hours, that is correct. And and then obviously you guys know you can still use your current SIM card until it stops working. Afterwards, you insert your Honey Connect SIM card and you can track your port process in the app on the home screen. So can I join Honey Connect and keep my number? Hopefully you guys all know that the answer is yes. Yes, of course, lucky. Will I lose service for 24 hours during porting? No. Oh, someone says yes. No, you won't. No, you won't lose service for 24 hours, like during your port process. You only lose it once the port has been completed, and then you only connect some more work and you can put it in. What happens once I start the port process? Well, once the process starts, you'll receive updates on the port process status through the WhatsApp channel, and then you'll be instructed to keep your phone online and connected to the internet. So obviously, all of those that have done some form of porting, you would have seen and would have read through the messages to actually see some of the processes in which we go through and which we update our customers with, and obviously your customers with. Okay, another question here. The difference between porting and SIM swap. Do you guys know it? If so, then I'm just going to skip over this module because I know you guys are always on the ball. So what is it, Karen? What is the difference between porting and SIM swap? Does anyone know?
Guys, you are more than welcome to unmute yourself and give on an answer before typing in the chat. So he wants to know if you know what's the difference between porting and SIM swap. Nicole?
SIM swap is when you've actually lost your SIM card and you need to swap it out for a new SIM card with your number. A porting is when you port from one network to the next.
That is correct. Very, very, very correct. Couldn't have said it better myself, Nicole. So yeah, so basically just to keep, to summarize and reinitiate, well, rehearse what Nicole had said, is that porting is you keep your number from one network to another network, where SIM swap is within the same internal network. So whether or not you had lost your SIM card, your phone had been stolen, or what had happened, but that is a SIM swap. So just for some questions for the evening, guys, that was module 3. I know you guys all know about porting. It's crazy to see that when we started this whole journey, porting was something that was so unfamiliar, so scary, and now it's something that you guys know exactly out of like the back of your hand. So just some questions on it. So I'm going to give you some options, A, B, and C. It's A, B, C, or D. And then with that, you can just put whatever you think the correct answer is, just the letter in front. But before I get in that, I just see Letty has said, I'm struggling since Friday afternoon, 3:30 to port a number, still not done. Everything was in place. I would like to understand what the problem is. Letty, if you could please contact our customer care and just send the cell phone number that you are trying to port, just so we can see where it is and what's happening with it. Okay, awesome. So what is porting? A, changing your phone number. B, transferring your existing mobile number from one service provider to another without changing your number. C, swapping your SIM card with a new one for the same service provider. Or D, the process of upgrading your mobile phone. B is correct. Well done, everyone. Well done. Okay, which one of these is not a requirement for the porting process? I hope you guys listen well. A, the customer's SIM must be prepaid and not on contract. B, the customer must not owe any airtime advances. C, the customer's SIM must be blocked. And D, the customer's SIM must have been rekeyed. C is correct. I'm just going to jump to the questions quickly. Helen, I see, why do I completely lose service on my Honey Connect during load shedding? Vodacom SIM has full service. Helen, has your APN setting been changed? And then Letty, okay, Helen, if you can just contact our customer care and tell them what area you stay in, just so we can run that up with MTN. Letty, if you could please, I will personally follow up on your query tonight and see where it is so that I can give you an update. How do you initiate the porting process? You guys obviously know that. You send port to 063-901-0001, and you guys know everything else. What is the difference between porting and SIM swap? You guys have answered me. I know exactly, you guys know. And which statement is correct during the porting process? The porting process usually takes around 24 hours. You guys know. So that is porting. It's very simple. I mean, it's really great to see how far you guys have come. And obviously with the new information and with everything that we've thrown at you guys, it's amazing to see how you guys have captured that information and really made it yours. So with that, I would like to tell you guys about a competition that we are launching on Honey Connect. So I don't know if you guys remember, but at the beginning of the month, we launched, if you buy 1 gig, you would be entered into win your 50 gigabytes. So we will be doing that same thing again, where you'll be able to win your share of 50 gigabytes. And all you have to do is purchase 1 gigabyte between today. So as of now, we're launching it till 2 weeks from now. So let me just make sure that I have that date correct. So till the 9th of August. So from today till the 9th of August, if you purchase 1 gigabyte of Honey Connect data for 49 Rand, the non-expiry, you're going to a draw to win your share of 50 gigabytes of non-expiry data. So what's really amazing about this is that you can purchase as many 1 gigs as you want, and you'll be entered that many times. So it's really a great opportunity for you guys, obviously, to get your share of 50 gigabytes and be a winner. You know, you're always a winner on Honey Connect. So with that being said, that's all from my side. Chantal, is there anything that you would like to pick up?
Yes, a few things. Hello, family. Okay, I'll try and put my camera on. Hello. Don't look at me. I had a very hard day at work today. As always, we're trying to do promotion. So there's lots more promotions coming this week to warm you up, although it is not this cold as it was as cold as it was last week. I've got my blanket on because my study room is very, very cold. But porting, let's just discuss that again. You all know what porting is. You all said, yes, you know what porting is because you're joining every single week. So come on, by now you know what porting is. That's great. But did you know that if you're going to port somebody, that you are literally going to close the deal on getting somebody on your network? Yes, there might be a few challenges here and there. A SIM card's not going to port immediately. But if you're going to do 100, you might have 3 with issues and maybe 97 that just works all the way. So to seal that deal as a Honey consultant, a Honey style station, a Honey team leader, if you have a client, you're getting onto your Honey network, it is so important that you remember that if you are literally going to RICA the client, you're going to help them to port their number, and you are sealing the deal there, that client will come back and purchase data forever from you. They will purchase data and airtime. A person that you're just going to give a new number to, it's not a secured sale. You don't know if they're going to forever use that number. They can take the SIM card out, they can replace it with another one. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm not saying that's how it works. But if you are literally going out of the way to go and port a client for a person that have their cell phone number for 25 years, for 30 years, and you port that client is going to come back to you and you are going to earn off that client for the rest of your life. So yes, you've got 2 options. First option is you're going to get the client to RICA. Great. Second option is they can have a new number. And the third option is to port. And this is what you need to go for. As a consultant, you need to seal the deal. You need to sell the bag and get the money in. That's how you seal the deal. That's how you make your earnings. So I would go and challenge all of you tonight. Every single client that you meet now is try and give them the porting option first. Don't give them just a new cell phone number. Give them the RICA and give them the porting option. And as Arden explained, all mobile networks are super slow. Customer service are terrible. Not Honey Connect, the rest. They are super slow and terrible. I'm not mentioning any brands, so I'm not guilty here. So if you're going to go and you're going to go to a client and you're going to say, let's port you, you're going to tell them about the benefits. You don't have to go and stand in a queue at a mall from 7 o'clock in the morning to get first in the doors to make sure that you can go and sort out a porting issue or porting, or you want to port. You don't have to go and stand in a mall. You don't have to go do this. You don't have to go and do that. Sorry, Arden has to run, so I'm going to just ask, I don't know if you mind, Nicole. I'm just going to make you a co-host to please add people for me. Nicole's always available for me. She is my friend. Okay, Nicole, I love you.
Happy to do it.
Thank you. So basically, remember that what I'm saying is you don't have to go and stand in a queue. Did you know that one of your selling points is, guys, or guys or girls, or whatever you want to, guys or girls, I can port you via WhatsApp. You can literally port via WhatsApp. We all work via WhatsApp. All of us are doing sales via WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the way to go. You WhatsApp to get your sales consultant registrations in to get information. You WhatsApp to get all the promotions from Honey. I know I'm going to make you crazy the next few days with promotions. I hope you're ready to end July with a bang. And you're going to have to do all of those kind of things via WhatsApp. You are so used to WhatsApp. That's your selling point. So go out there and use your WhatsApp and make the porting happen. From my side, that's porting. So I have to say that Arden's mentioned that is our training session for tonight. And I want to point out that we had a few competitions running. Arden's competition is running. If you buy 1 gig data, you stand a chance to win a 50 gig up until the 9th of August. Nicole pointed out it's Women's Day. So if you are going out of your way now to get that 50 gig, did you know, because I heard a little birdie say, the mix guys, said that if you are buying more than 1 gig, for every single gig that you purchase, you get an extra entry level or a ticket entry into the draw. So if you're going to buy 12 gig data this month, up until the 9th of August, if you're going to buy 12 gig data for $279, you've got 12 entries. The previous one, Honey also won the previous incentive. So don't buy 1 gig. Go and make sure that your client buys 12 gig. Tell your client that, listen, you can win 50 gig. This is not just for you as a sales consultant, style station, and team leader. This goes for your whole network. Don't you want your client to go and spend 12 gig data and you earn of it while they stand a chance to win a 50 gigabytes by the 9th of August? Think of the selling points again. This is not you earning necessarily. You are not the main person in this project. You and your client is the focus. You know that you can speak to your clients because you might have a list of them. If you purchased your WhatsApp Add Me cards and you've got your client info on there, go and tell them. They're not going to know about this competition if you don't share it with them. They're just going to buy their 1 gig data or 220 megabytes of data. They're not going to buy 1 gig even. They don't need it because they only use 220 megabytes on WhatsApp and whatsoever. Make sure you share the information with your clients so that you make an earning of the incentive that they can win. I mean, come on, which network gives away 50 gigabytes? And we are still growing. So now you've got let's say, a 10 out of 100 chance to actually win the data, including your clients. If you were at any other network, it was 1 out of 1,000,000 or trillion, that whatever they are, 1 out of 1,000 or 10,000, 100,000 that can win the 50 gig. You got a chance to win this. If your client wins this, your client's going to be stuck with you forever and ever, making you money that you've never seen coming from nowhere. 1 sale, 1 client, 50 gigs, 1 gig data, 12 gigs, 12 entries. It's ending on 9th August. That's what he said. So go out there and do this. And then I ran another competition, and the competition was more towards the first person that gets 30 new clients, for activated clients for July month. Sorry, I just have to remember the competition. For July month, that person can win a 1,000 Rand honey voucher towards our ultimate collection. Now, I only started it 19th of July. So I thought to myself, and I chatted with the 3 beekeepers and our directors, and I said to them, listen, I'm going to rerun this in August. So you guys are here on training tonight. I'm not going to share any info to the rest of the field up until August. So you've got a chance to already plan and get ready so you can get on and get 30 clients in August month registered. Remember, again, your sales consultant can win this, your style station, or a team leader. I just quickly want to ask, how many of you tonight, because I see the same names every week, which is a fantastic thing. How many of you guys are on here tonight for the first time? Please tell me yes in the chat group. I really want to see how many people are new tonight. Say yes, 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 yes. Tabile, Wasifa, Ashley, Gelly? I'm sorry if I don't pronounce. Akisha, Lorraine. Tandu, my friend. Shh, don't tell anybody I know you. Hi, Tandu. Okay, so we've got lots of new people joining in every week, even though we're just getting 40 people a week. It doesn't matter. Every single sale counts. And if you know that you can sell one Honey Connect SIM card, if you're new, if you sell one Honey Connect SIM card to a client for the rest of your entire life, if that person purchases data and airtime, you make money. I mean, gosh, come on, guys. If you're going to sell a handbag, it's nice, but maybe that client only wants a handbag every month. So you're going to have to make one handbag sale, and you have to go back and make a sale and go back and make a sale. Selling Honey Connect. Selling Honey Connect. You sell one SIM card to a client, and now and again you contact the client and say, listen, did you know that you can win 50 gigs up until the 9th of August? I'm here to support you guys. If you are finding any challenges, and I'm putting it out there, Lynette, Letty, you guys know me. You know me personally. If you find, even Hanneke, if you find any challenges and you're not coming right with the amazing support of our obviously with our, I want to say 063-901-0000, but with our Megzy, that's giving you customer support via WhatsApp. If you find these challenges, why don't you come and speak to me? I am still the project manager over this, and I'm still going to assist you guys if you are getting challenges and getting stuck. So please come to me. I will get Adele, my assistant, on it. I'll get Etienne on it. He's usually helping you guys with cell phone problems. He knows a cell phone. Sometimes it's a cell phone problem and not a Megs or Honey Connect or a Honey problem. It is sometimes your own cell phone. You know the challenges when you have your Honey app, your Honey portal. And Etienne is so good in it. He will help you and sort it out if it's a phone challenge. So please come and feel free to chat to us. You don't have to only chat to Megzy customer support. So I want to quickly go and share with you guys, and I'm going to repeat this. There's new people tonight. I know most of you guys are here forever and ever and ever with me, and you're just still going to be the master trainers. So please don't give up and never come back. Come back, become master trainers, and come and challenge me. Tell me next week, what's your challenge? Tell me the week after that, how many you have connected. Tell me the week after that, or ask me the week after that, how can we together with the Megs team and Honey help you to grow? How can we do this? So it's very important that every single person out there understands how you earn. And you saw these new people here tonight. It's very important to know that it's a residual income. So selling Honey Connect mobile network overall won't bring you a physical sale on your account. The only thing that brings you a sale on your account is selling the Honey SIM card. I've got such great news that we have received, and it's only for your ears, you're not allowed to tell anybody else yet. We have received our black Honey SIM cards. It's in the warehouse. But what my challenge is, I need everybody to purchase the 10 Rand yellow SIM cards so we can get it out of the warehouse so I can launch these black ones for us. And it's so important that you know, on your SIM card, you earn a 5% discount. On handbags, shoes, fragrances, it's 15%. on jewelry, sunglasses, watches, or whatever you want to call them, you earn 20% discount. But remember, it's a sale that you have to make over and over and over and over again. With your Honey Connect SIM cards, you're earning a 5% discount. It might not sound like a lot. It might just sound like on 10 Rand, it's like what, 2 Rand, 1 Rand 50, I don't even know. Sorry, I don't have my calculator here. I don't have my Excel in front of me. So you will still make earning when, as a sales consultant, StyleStation team leader, you'll still make an earning by selling a Honey Connect SIM card. But it will also count towards your monthly sales selling the SIM card. But how are you going to make an earning off this project? A residual income is like a passive income for the rest of your life. You need to do a sale, and you need to make sure that you are selling and porting your clients. You still earn if somebody takes a new number. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is by selling a SIM card and porting, it's a sealed deal. That person will forever purchase data and airtime. So that's our purpose here. So if you are, I just want to move my one screen here, sorry. If you are a sales consultant and you add 10 new clients per month and each client purchases 200 Rand data and airtime per month, non-expiry data and airtime a month, you will have 2,000 Rand purchase between your clients for month 1. 10 new clients, it shows 1 SIM card, but there's a pack of 10. So 10 new SIM cards. You as an SE on that month 1 will earn 200 Rand extra a month. Guys, 200 Rand extra a month these days are so much if you don't have it. 200 Rand could be travel money for some people, can go back and forth to work. 200 Rand can mean bread and butter and milk for the week for the children. 200 Rand can mean petrol in the car, maybe for 2 trips. Petrol is expensive, but that's why you don't want to stay with 10 SIM cards a month. You want to activate another 10 on month 2 and another 10 on month 3. You want to go up until month 12 and get 120 active clients that has recut, purchased, obviously purchased the SIM card, recut, switch over to, or porting their number, or switch over to a brand new cell phone number, inserting the SIM card, and purchasing data and airtime. Because you need to have them to spend 200 in data or airtime per month. If you have 120 just after month 12, by month 12, you as an SE earns 2,400 Rand a month. Now, come on, that's almost a car payment. That's insurance. That's house insurance, maybe. Maybe that is food for a whole week for your family. 2,400 Rand by month 12. That's only adding 10 cards a month. And 2,400 Rand by month 12. By month 13, you're not going to go lower than 2,400 Rand. You're going to build up and build up and build up. So by month 13, it's 2,400 plus the next 10. Month 14, it's 2,400 plus the next 20. Can you tell me in the chat group that this message is quite clear? Okay. Do you guys understand this one? Do you understand the concept of breaking it down in tenths a month, and that a sales consultant can earn 15,600 Rand extra income for a full 12 months if they just follow this very easy equation process? The concept is clear. Thank you. Ashley says yes, and she's brand new here. It's very, very clear. But this is not the challenge that you want. This is for small people, small boys, small players, small salespeople. You want to do the next one. This is the one you want. And people are doing it already. They're adding 20 people per month. So by the time you're going to get to month 12, you can earn 4,800 Rand extra a month. I mean, from month 12 onwards, 5,000 Rand a month extra in your pocket, and you had to sell 1 SIM card. You had to sell 1 SIM card. And you just started by month 1. So if this is your month 1, July is your month 1, or let's start fresh. It's a new financial year in August for Honey Fashion Accessories. Month 1 is August. From month 1, August, you're going to promise yourself to connect 20 people a month. In the next financial year, by the end of the next financial year, you're not going to get a 1% check on maybe on stage. You're not going to get like a team leader override, 100,000 queen bee, 50,000 honey women, or whatever your achievements are. But you will be able to earn 4,800 a month. I'm seriously thinking, come on, guys, 4,800 Rand. I wish I was allowed to sell this because I will do amazing on this. I don't mind 5,000 Rand extra a month. So come on, guys. Show me what you got. For the whole financial year, if you start in August and you end by July, you as a sales consultant's residual income will be 31,200 Rand. So can you just please explain to me, is everybody here getting full 100% bonuses? Is somebody so rich that they can get 31,200 extra a year from selling one thing, one card for one client? No, we all struggle on that. So come on, let's do this. I know, again, we've been through this training sessions many, many times, but you guys have to understand that you as the trainer needs to explain this. Sales consultants are on here and they're understanding this. Team leaders and style stations that's on here tonight, you need to be able to get this printed into your head. And I'm going to repeat it every single week because there will always be new people joining us, and I'm happy for that. But you need to understand to train the people on this. Even if I'm sharing the training to you afterwards, you need to understand this so you can explain to somebody. It should be easy as, do you want to be my sales consultant? Did you know if you sell 20 of the Honey Connect SIM cards a month and you get to month 12, you will be able to earn another 31,200 Rand extra a year? That's extra income that you earn for the rest of your life. Start at month 12, it's 4,800 Rand. And imagine now if you double up in the next year, you're going to be on 9,600 by the next year. Every single month you're earning 9,600 Rand. Okay, so it's very, very completely agreeable, understandable with all of us that this is easy to train on, and this is the module you're training on. So now you're a style station and you're a team leader. So your residual income on your direct sales consultant is 1% extra. It's an add-on as a style station and a team leader. In other words, you as a team leader and style station train your sales consultant to sell the 20 SIM cards a month, and you yourself add 20 clients per month. So when you do this as a team leader and style station and you're doing it on your sales consultant, you earn 3,120 Rand off your sales consultant's sales when they are doing the hard work. Guys, it's nice to be a style station and team leader and earning the 1%. But if you're not going to do the effort to train your sales consultant to sell the 20 SIM cards a month for clients and earning that extra, you're never going to earn this 3,000. If you want to have that bonus check at Gala, this is a bonus check at Gala that you can have, and you're earning it every single month. I'm making it a little bit more challenging here, but a style station and team leader on the direct clients. So you as a team leader and style station go out there, not your sales consultant, you go out there and you adding 10 people a month. Your earnings for the year is 11% on a SIM card. And if they spend 200 Rand, obviously a month each, is 17,160 Rand. You as a team leader in style session need to understand you earn 11%, not 10% like a sales consultant, on your direct clients. So I'm making it, I know it's getting challenging here from here on out, but that's why I train you guys every week. So if you know step 1, step 2, and now step 3, now you have to learn the next process. A team leader in style sessions add their own 10 new personal clients a month, and 5 of their own sales consultants in their team are doing the same thing. So everybody is doing their job. 5 of your consultants add 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, month 2, 20, 20, 20, 20, because they're adding 10, 10, 10. And you as a style station team leader also go out there and add another 10. Your earnings for the year is 24,960. Very important to know that a team leader and style station will not get to this if you don't train your consultant on this process. And then everybody is talking about reporting, and they're still talking about reporting. People are still trying to understand, how does the RICA process work? How do I know how many of my clients are actually doing this and buying data and airtime? Well, we've actually created the answer for you, faster than anything else we have developed at Honey ever. You go and log into your portal, and if you're a consultant and you do not know how to log into your portal, you need to make sure, honeys, that you as a consultant, as a team leader installation, train your consultant to use the portal. Everybody should be able to use the portal. If people can have a banking app on their phone, if they can buy from Superbalist, Takealot, if they can go and WhatsApp, if a person can WhatsApp, they can be on the portal, because it's so easy that they can just log in and do the next step. So there's a RICA tab, and we call it the RICA portal. So you've got a payment portal, you've got your web portal, and we call it a RICA portal, and everything's available on your web portal. Your consultant will click, and you yourself will click on the RICA tab. On the RICA tab, you've got an option there to click on sales report. When you click on sales report, you will be able to see the person spending total revenue, airtime, and data revenue. Now, on the left-hand side from total revenue is a it's a team leader's personal client database. So I just cut off that section of the screen because I didn't want to share personal information from another team leader. I just use this as an example. So on the left-hand side, you'll see the client's names. And on the left-hand side, you will know who the clients are. You've got their details. So you are the one that can go to the client and say, did you know that we have a competition running this month? Up until the 9th of August. If you buy a gig of data, you've got an entry into winning 50 gig. If you buy 12 gigs, you've got 12 entries to win another 50 gigabytes of data. What's going to happen? That person is going to go out there and the person is going to buy data and you're going to make an earning. You've got a competition to share with your clients, not just a competition for your consultants, not a head office incentive for your consultants. It's an incentive for your clients as well. So go out there and use the information that you have on your RICA portal, click on the sales report, and you'll be able to enter a date selection year. So you'll see the date selection year says the 1st of July. I know they've got an American way of showing it, but first the month, then the date, and then the year. So the 1st of July up until the 19th of July, this person, if so they log into the portal and clicked on sales report, they will be able to see which client has spent so much airtime, so much data, and so much total revenue. And like I said, on the left-hand side, you'll see the person's name. So on line 3, you'll see that the person has got 000. In other words, that client, you've recut, they probably inserted the SIM card. They probably went to go and use the 100 megabytes that they get free on the yellow SIM card. They might have taken out the SIM card, or they might only still using the 100 megabytes for forever because it's not expiry. Some people don't use as much data, but that person is not a person that's made a sale. So maybe go to the client and say, hey, I've noticed you didn't buy data on airtime. Did you know we're having a competition running from today up until 9 August, and you can win 50 gig if you buy at least 1 gig of data. The more you buy, the bigger chance you have to win, or bigger chance you have to enter the competition. So this is so important that you start using the sales report. So I'm going to ask again quickly in the Connect training session here, can you tell me if you understand where to find your sales report on the RICA tab? Do you understand it? Is there something you've got to ask me? No questions? Can you ask me if there's, can you tell me if there's any question that you have on this? Don't you understand it? Is it very, very clear? Yes, Helen says, yes. It's very clear. Only Helen knows? Did you guys ghost me? Oh, Ashley knows. Thank you, Ashley. Yes, Khotatso and Letty. And Letty says she's checking the report regularly. Yes, now I've got happy. So please go and use this report to see actually what you are. Where can we see what our S is sold or RICA? So on the same report, on the left-hand side that I cut off now, you'll see your own personal, and there will be a tab just over the people's name. Oh, maybe I can try and show you live as an example. I'm going to try and show you live quickly. I'm going to use a test account, so please don't use the test account as your example. Let me just log into the test account. And I'm going to share this screen quickly. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, can you guys see the screen now? Cool. So ignore this. It's all mixed people and then my testing people. So you'll see 0 revenue. It's not because we're doing bad. Don't blame me here. It's only for testing purposes. So basically you'll see my personal sales is absolutely nothing. I am so terrible. I've got to buy more data. And you'll see 0 right through because it's our testing one. But don't have that. Please don't have that. But on the left-hand side, you see the customer names. So you'll know it's Chantal, Francois, Colin, David, Derek, Chris, Chandra, Etienne. It's all people that's names you might be recognizing, but it was all used just to use data. Salvin, David, they have bought nothing because it's a testing phase, okay? We use different people's names in the office, okay? And then on here at the right and not next to personal sales, you've got team stats, and you will be able to see your team stats here. You'll see how many customers they have, and you'll see how much revenue they spend, and. So you have an option to click on the team stats to actually see what your team is doing. Does that help at all? Does that help the question? Marina, are you happy with that? Yes, thank you. Stephanie says, yes, thank you. So you guys got the information there. Just remember the date on the right-hand side is only a date that shows the date is actually only for the revenue spent. Okay. If you click on personal team sales, you'll see, let me just move my screen. You'll see here created. It will show every single person that has record and have been connected with you on your report. You can even download it, download the report at the bottom into Excel. We love Excel. Everybody at Honey loves Excel. So you will be able to download the report and create your own little file if you want to. But at the right-hand side, you'll see it's not only people that's created in the date that I have in my selection at the top. It's anybody that has been created forever since I started on my side, okay? And obviously, like I said, this is a testing side. So that date mainly shows the date that revenue was spent. So let me go on my testing, and I'm going to say 1 April. Let's see if I can have some data from 1 April. Say 31st of March up until today, July 26th. And it's going to update. You see, I had some head office money that they gave me to spend. So you'll see if I put the selection date on the 30th, we only launched the 1st of April. But if I put my selection date from the end of March up until 26th of July, it shows here Chantal spent 49 Rand. But the spend, if I go and change my spend for, I want to see who spent money for the incentive in July. Up until that date, it updates and you'll see, oh, Chantal's never going to win because she's never got 49 Rand or 1 gig data purchase. So the total revenue, airtime and data revenue, that is working on the date selection you have at the top. Nothing to do with the creation date of the person. Clear? Cool. So all of you guys are on here and you know how to earn money. You know that you have to sell 1 SIM card. You know what to do, 10 a month minimum, at least 20 to get you on there to make your 4,800 Rand by month 12. And again, I'm going to say we have some plans up our sleeve. It is not facts yet. So please don't go out there and say, Honey's already said this. I'm telling you guys, because you're joining and you're loyal consultants, team leader and style session joining, we are considering and looking in at a way for a person to be a Honey Connect style station leader where you can still earn the 1% when you recruit consultants or refer consultants. So you might be a person as a sales consultant currently, and you want to refer another person as a sales consultant, and you want to make earnings off the other sales consultant, but you're only a sales consultant, and you're not ready to become a Honey style station leader. So you're a sales consultant and you want to bring in a referral and a new recruit into the business, but they only want to sell Honey Connect network, whatever, mobile network. So we are looking at how the sales consultant can also make an extra maybe 1% on their referrals. So don't stop there. We have things in plans in action, and we all just want you guys to keep on going remember, this is phase 1, and we're going to lift off and make a phase 2 shortly. So just be here, join in, make sure your consultants are aware of how they can make earnings, and get on the network. Come on, guys. It's literally a mobile network that works. And I'm just going to quickly go back about load shedding. Guys, load shedding is a problem. It doesn't matter where you are. We wish that South Africa can stop with the load shedding. We're never going to stop that. You might have absolutely no network on Honey Connect during load shedding in your area. You can report it. They are trying to build more batteries everywhere, but it's still MTN towers, and it's not an MTN network, but it's still using their towers. So if Honey Connect's not working in the area, MTN won't work. Vodacom might work, Telkom might work, but just go through the load shedding, flip through your catalogs. Have you purchased your Honey Ultimate catalogs yet? Because that's what you go through during load shedding. Are you giving your clients that? That's what they go through during load shedding. They flip through the hard copies. They don't be online. They don't have time to be on WhatsApp. They don't have to do this and that. That's why it's important to get your catalogs. So during load shedding, that's your selling point. Get the people flipping through your catalogs. And you yourself, flip through your catalogs, do planning. And once that power is back on, well, then go on and sell more Honey Connect network SIM cards. So happy for everybody to join in tonight. And this is it from me. I'm going to stop 5 minutes before the time is over. And I hope you all had a great session tonight. Is there anybody tonight that has a question to ask me while the guys are not online? Is there any tech questions? Is there any challenges that you find that you want to discuss with me while we don't have anybody else listening right now? I am recording. So anybody that has any question that you'd like to ask me, in the chat, you want to unmute yourself. If you have no question, I'm going to save this recording right now. Let me stop the recording. So if anybody has something specific to ask,